Hello, Duck Creek. This is Tomoki Sanders. Hey, Ben. Thank you so much for having me and my band this year at Duck Creek Festival. I am super excited to bring my band with my original music this year. It's been a year since I played at Duck Creek with Casa Obro, and this year I'm bringing my band and my original music and share with y'all on July 18th. So I am a multi-genre, multi-instrumentalist, producer, composer, and creative thinker. My usual instruments are tenor and or soprano saxophones, drums, and I also make beats on Ableton and also sampler where you can put all kinds of sampling material or what kind of sound you want to put on the button and you just let it rock out. So what to expect from my performance? Well, my performance is not your everyday jazz concert. I like to infuse the marriage between a jazz concert that you love listening and hearing beautiful melodies and solos and maybe chord progressions. But also, I want my concert to be something like some raw orchestra concert or like a Earth, Wind & Fire concert or a Pharoah Sanders concert where you feel a moment is beyond music, it's energy, it's spirituality, it's consciousness. It's about giving and receiving and mixing the energy around you on the stage and the audience at the same time. So it's not just a performance. There's gonna be dancing, maybe a conga run. So my musical journey, where shall I start? Well, I started to play instrument at the age of 4, which was the drums, and then I moved to clarinet at 6, alto saxophone at 10, tenor saxophone at 14, and the rest is history. I also went to college for music at the prestigious Berklee College of Music in 2014. It was during that time I got to meet my mentors, my professors, my best friends, who means a lot to me and my music and my art. It was definitely a great learning experience to grow and create with people who share the same passion and also may have the same imagination and able to create something new and wonderful and meaningful, and also have friends who you play decades later on. I got to move to New York, well technically Jersey City, in 2019, and I was trying to get into the scene and be familiar with people around the areas like New Blue, Honey Truck at Arlene's Groceries, Ruckus Session, Smalls, Blue Note, the Village Vanguard, Birdland, so many places. Those places definitely helped me grow and become stronger. And also able to find new friends and new people to collaborate with as years go by. So it was an amazing experience to be around the city and able to create. During the pandemic, I moved to Japan for a while and see my family and practice and able to listen to some music I never heard and also go to a studio almost every day. So the pandemic was a quiet time for me to really grow and strengthen my craft and creativity. And then 2021, I moved to New York again, officially this time, in the city, and able to work continuously. And then in 2022, I got a phone call from Casa Obro to join his tour, and I'm just like, you have got to be kidding me. And from that point and until this day, I'm still currently touring with Casa Obro. He is an incredible drummer, rapper, producer, singer-songwriter, composer, creative thinker, an amazing brother. Like he means a lot to me. He's my hero, my big bro, a great friend, an incredible human being. So later in the summer of 2022, I got a phone call from Giles Peterson that he got a request from my late great father, Pharoah Sanders, to have me to perform with him at the We Are Here Festival in 2022 with Davis Whitfield on piano, Oli Hayhurst on bass, and Gene Calderazzo on drums. And it will be his very last performance until his passing on September 24, 2022. And then after that, I continuously toured with Casa, also performed with other people with the likes of Maurice Brown, Ravi Coltrane, Ray Angry, Kyoko Takanaka, And me and Kyoko Takenaka actually made an EP last year called Planet Q, which is a queer duo, electronic duo. It is a blend of cultural music between Asian diasporic and African diasporic music with electronic music and some jazz influences. And currently this year, as I'm touring with Casa, I'm also working on my first album. So I hope y'all stay tuned in and hope you will check out my album eventually when it comes out. So what kind of advocacy work that motivates me? So I would say that one of them is definitely social issues, and especially like talking about gender issues, like talking about discrimination, like transphobia, queerphobia, homophobia, and also like advocating for equity. You know, certain people doesn't have the same equal constitutional rights as other people, even though the Constitution says we are all equal. And then there's also a lot of unfairness where you get to see people discriminating people for being different from them, especially about skin color, even religious beliefs, sexual orientation, gender identity, gender expression. And I think that should be fixed. And I'm kind of like the person who like to really speak loud about it. And hopefully that me and the other person who have a misinformed or misguided situation where I hope to give them some information to share whether they like it or not. I think that's important where you put that in the music, because technically jazz is social music where you get to talk about equality, ending racism, ending misogyny, ending all kinds of types of discrimination, and including the genocide that the Palestinians are dealing with right now. It's a very difficult time where we're a little afraid to really talk about change. So in my personal opinion, I think it's vitally important to really speak about these issues and how we can help and how to be a supporter and really able to help out other people who need help. It's always great to help other people for the things that they don't have, as opposed to like being greedy and selfish. So that's how I feel, and I think that motivates me to my work and my composition and how I think about music conceptually. So it is a absolute mirror to depict my own lifetime and the environment around me in this moment. So my hope for the future, I think what's really important is to give space for other people who are not cisgender or heterosexual to express themselves, aka queer people, and especially I'll say Black queer women, to have their space of creativity, culture, expression, and all kinds of ideologies that we have never thought about throughout the years in our lifetime. And I think it is important that we always give space and an open door for other people to express themselves beautifully and creatively, hope for a optimistic and luminous future to let us levitate and gravitate something special. And I think that it will happen. I think it will happen. I think we need some willpower and a little bit of thought in the heart and confidence, and most important, believe in yourself. Believe in yourself. That's the most important element. And also have beautiful friends to help you to manifest that imagination. Alright, this is Tomoki Sanders. Thank you for watching my TED Talk. And I will see you soon on July 18th at the Duck Creek Festival. Yeah.